Hi there, Ben here. Thanks for clicking on this video. This is a Bavaria C46 and it's full of tricks. So we're going to go and have a look at it. Here we go. One thing you'll notice straight away is it's got this sort of hard top roof, and so it's a full-on cruiser. There's no doubt about that. But you're very comfortable, so and very beamy, all 4.7 metre beam, and that runs all the way back. So you'll see inside loads of space for the rear cabins, and you'll see that the galley and the saloon are massive. Let's get on board. That swim platform, if you press that button there, I'm not going to, but that is the electric jobby to get it up into position. You can keep your tender on there if you wanted, or deflate it and tow it behind. Little locker there for your life raft or something else. If you did want to deflate your tender, you might put it in this rather large locker just at the top of the step. Loads of space down there. Space is not a problem on this boat. There's absolutely loads of it. Right. Now, this has currently got the roof open, so you can see the boom and the mast and the sky. But it's a sort of canvas cloth type cover. Pulls all the way. It's a manual. Pulls all the way back. You can also have, at the moment, the spray hood is just at the front, but it's possible to complete that all the way around, and in fact even enclose it all in, one at the rear on each side, so you've got a sort of a chap on board described it as a kind of greenhouse effect, but with this open, I'm sure it's quite a nice place to be. Let's have a look. Okay, a few other things. Right, so here, just on this port side, you can see the configuration of the seating there. That's because this leaf here on the corresponding this side has been lowered. So, and then there's a little pad. So you've got quite a nice little space for a sun pad there. These tables also fold up in the middle, don't quite join, but there's a lot of table space here. Similar on this side. This is how it looks without this down, but then this table will also fold down when you're underway. I imagine you'd want your crew to sit there and be comfortable. Let's go and have a look up front. Something else that I haven't mentioned, and we're about to see, there are solar panels. There's 6 solar panels on this roof. So, and they are enough to power, I was told, all the lights, fridge, one of the fridges, not necessarily the one in the kitchen, but the fridge on the rear, which we haven't looked at. I'll go and show you that again. It's enough to power those. So that's good. Back here, there's a couple of things I missed. There's a barbecue just here. You wouldn't imagine it, but there we are. That's quite funky. Just behind the wheel. You wouldn't want to sit on that by mistake, but that's what that's for. This is all teak. There are other options. This is the fridge on this side. There we are. And yeah, there we go. A couple of wheels. A couple of big screens. Bow thruster. And all the gadgets. Yes, right, now let's go up. Let's go up front. This is all GRP. Selden mast, boom. Up we go. It's a lot of boat. Now, there's a big space up here, but probably where you'd want to go to get the sun is just a little bit further forward from the coach roof. Up here, loads of space. I'll just take you right up front. There's a little bowsprit on this one for your code zeros and things. The bowsprit makes the boat, I think, just under 49 foot, but obviously it's being advertised as a 46. There we go. A lot of space there. Genoa track for you. And we'll come down. This boat's quite popular, so I'm going to crack on with this. I'll take you straight down and we'll have a look at the accommodation. Because as I said, there's loads of it, lots of space. Ooh, smashed my head on the T-top, not clever. Right, let's just have a quick look at that, because that is not coming off. It's very solid indeed. That's what you want to hold it all together. But you imagine with these spray hoods, splash tops down, it's not going to be it's not going to put up that much resistance because it's very flat. So rather than being sort of blown around in a marina, you wouldn't. Well, you'd have the spray hood down when you're manoeuvring in strong winds. But this is about comfort, and that's what that top offers. Let's go downstairs into the saloon. Big, eh? Because it's so beamy. Look at that massive galley, and across to the seating area. Huge. Big mirror there. Try not to get in it. So this side, on through this door, there's a sort of storage area, lockers, and it's big. You could have some heads in there if you wanted. There's a few configurations that you can go for in this. There's one of the aft cabins, a double, and again it is big. There's storage around, just down the side there. There's a cupboard there. I know that the guy's rucksack's in there, so we don't need to open that up, but it's spacious. And I mean, headroom-wise, there's loads of it in this. As you can see, it all falls away under there, but you're in bed, and but standing up here, it's absolutely fine. It's probably nearly 7 foot high with this, and same inside the saloon, nice and high. Here are the heads for the aft cabins, also doubling up as the day heads, you'd imagine. Pretty neat, very tidy. Generous sort of size shower with a shower door. That's pretty cool. You're going to shop for me? Yep. All sort of magnetic. That's quite good, isn't it? There we are. Do that. And then behind that is the other cabin back here. Loads of storage again. Storage all down the side there, and obviously all the sort of generators and what have you here. Oh, and that's the sort of Jack and Jill doors, so you've got access to these heads from this cabin, which is quite nice too. Right, let's go on. That table looks like it looks like it lowers, so you can absolutely have a huge sort of cushion fest going on there. Lots of hatches in this bit. Loads of natural light coming through to sort of accentuate the feeling of space, but it really is spacious down here. It does feel huge. Got a useful little bit there to keep your bottles in. Let's have a quick look at the galley. There's a fridge freezer here. There we go, a whopper as well. That's the freezer. And then 3 burner hob, oven. Oh, there's another chiller down there. Not short of cold compartments and sink, various bits. Yeah, hobs and a gimbal, as it should be. There we go, going forward. There's the double master. There's a configuration here that's a possibility, and there's a divider that will come straight down the cabin to make 2 singles. So obviously there and there, and then you could potentially have heads either side as well. These are the heads for the master, and in this particular one there's just the loo and the sink in here. The shower is next door, but I guess if you've gone for the 2 berth option up here, you're going to have a shower in that one and a loo and a shower in this one as well. But this one is, as you'll see, well, sink, and very nice big shower, tons of space, very cool. Again, loads of storage, big cupboard here, sort of hanging space in there, all the way around the top. I'll just close that. Lots of storage there, and then another cupboard there, and under the bed. It just goes on and on. Loads of space. Very smart chart table here. Very smart indeed. And it's not lacking, is it? And you can watch your chef produce the fabulous food before sitting down to your wonder meal down there. Right, there we go. Let's go up the steps. Now, price-wise, this particular boat, with all its spec, with the teak decks, with the various bits and pieces, this is, with tax, it's just under £500,000. You can spend less than that. You can spend probably a little bit more than that, but not much more. But this is that much, and this is a Bavaria C46. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, click all the buttons, and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.